Hi there. One of the recent initiatives by Greenock Morton was to appoint a supporter liaison officer. His name is Stephen King, and I'm delighted to say he's joined me today in the studio. Stephen, first of all, congratulations on the job, and what does it entail?
Thanks. It's like a rep, really. I've viewed it to people that didn't know what it was before. Point of contact for a club. And I think the idea is I'll have certain stakeholders in a club that I can go and ask questions of for the fans, for anything, for wee things, for big things, rather than it being a wide gap and not knowing who to speak to.
What sort of feedback have you had so far?
Feedback's been class, to be fair. Obviously for my own friends and family that might not necessarily be Morton fans, but for people I don't know, feedback firstly for appointing somebody, and then feedback, I think the way I've started trying to do it's been well received. Just try to engage, try to be myself and try to be fun rather than too corporate or anything, so it's come across alright.
It's a voluntary position.
Aye.
We should point that out, Stephen, as well. But what's your own background, work-wise?
I think I've got a fair bit of transferable skills for different things, so generally it's community work, social care, all sorts for community youth clubs, through to people with disabilities and all sorts. So I've got a background in going and engaging with people, and once we're allowed to, I'm looking forward to doing that. And also the wee spell after a redundancy where I was in EE, and I ended up a team leader in there taking business complaints, so I've not got an issue with disgruntled people getting in touch. That's not a problem.
It's not necessarily disgruntled people though, is it? I mean, you're going to get feedback from all over, I imagine.
Aye, it sounds a wee bit cheesy, but the way I look at it is if people care enough to moan, then they care in the first place, so take their issue, turn it around, and you still get somebody that's passionate about the club. The disconnect was poor before, if we're honest. There wasn't, fans didn't feel it was their club. I was disgruntled myself, and I think it'd be fair to the club, they could have ticked a box when this role came up, but they knew I'd been a wee bit critical before, and they were open to it, and it's been welcoming. So hopefully I can, as I say, I can get the right shareholders in here and be nice and accessible to people out there and form a wee link.
Because what we've tried to do in the last year, obviously with weekly updates, live streams, etc., is to provide that bridge to the support, to let them know what's happening within the club, and this is just another step for that, isn't it?
Aye, and hopefully, as I say, once we're allowed out and about, so the plan would be to kick about the cowshed. The plan would, as usual, the plan would be to go in different supporters club buses. As I say, I've added a Facebook and Instagram to the Twitter account and email. I've got my own wee phone number now, which isn't my personal one, so it's for SLO purposes, as I say, just to try and get people engaged. There'll be so many people who don't access Twitter or don't use email that you can't speak to, so you need to get views for everybody.
Local press, would that be something you'd want to do as well?
If we look, there's no no. I mean, if anybody's wanting to contact us and get a wee blurb or a bit of thing, mate, I need to be visible and I need to be accessible, as I keep saying. So if a catchment for different local presses are big, then there's no downside to it, really.
And how do people get in touch with
you? So I've passed the details on. There's I'll not remember the phone number, but it being so new, ends in 135.
Well, that's a big help, mate.
There's the email, there's the Twitter, there's Instagram. Just search Morton SLO on any of them, on Facebook. Email address slo@gmfc.net, I do remember, and as I say, hopefully we'll have a wee graphic across so that it gives me my details.
Oh, 100%, we'll put a graphic with your details.
It'd be good if the graphic could form with me doing that, wouldn't it? Just comes up on the screen, that'd be decent.
You're getting ahead of yourself here. Listen, thanks for joining us today. Good luck with the job, and I hope it works out for you.
Magic, thank you. Cheers.
And thanks for joining us on Ton TV.